We have a very special event coming up. The day, the Friday before the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500 this year, like many Fridays before the 500, is known as Carb Day. We'll be doing a special broadcast for Carb Day. And I spent a great deal of time working with PJ, creating our poster for Carb Day. By the way, brought to you by our friends at Java House, the revolution in American coffee. Thank you.
It's a revolution.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you can see, I made a nice, I don't know if you can see this on the camera. I made a poster here, and it's got like a little car. It looks like a race car.
Yeah.
It's got the Java House logo on it. It says Splenda, the nice sweetener. I'm a big fan. Then it's got everybody's little puppet face. Remember I had puppets made of everybody?
I wondered what happened
So
to
you
those.
can see Willie G, you can see Chick, Josh. I'm right there. Jeff Oskay's there. There's Ace. There's Christy.
I would think it'd be hard to have any sort of criticism about a
what's wrong
poster
with the
like
poster?
that.
So I do this thing, and it's got this
Yeah.
little funny phrase, the greatest spectacle in radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't really toot our horn much, but it says
Hilarious.
It's kind of a play on the greatest spectacle in racing.
Sure.
So I get this whole thing. I post a bunch of them, and then can you see this, Mr. Oskay?
Yeah.
And then Pat goes, "Well, my puppet has white eyebrows. I don't have white eyebrows."
Oh, my God.
So, I mean, and this is 11 layers of, I don't want to get too technical, but in the computer, this is a lot of work to get this thing set up.
Time out. Did this really happen?
So,
This
as
did
you can
not
see,
really
I did the new one now.
That didn't really
yesterday, and the puppet of Pat now has black eyebrows. Everybody.
That's right.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
Pat, you were not the only one to say something about the way your puppet looked on the poster.
I know.
One of our top design people asked what happened to you.
I know. I look like
Really?
Santa.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
It's all in the details.
Now, I had my picture redone only because I look like, what's her name from Mimi from the Drew Carey
The
show.
last big poster we did, I had to redo because Chick didn't like his picture.
Right.
So we got that done for you, Pat. I hope you're happy.
I am very happy. In fact, it inspired me to write a song. I'm so happy.
Oh, okay.
Did it?
Really?
No.
Yeah. I could do it for you whenever you
Oh,
like.
you can do it right now. I'd love to hear it. Is this going to require the guitar? Okay, once again, Mr. Pat Godwin on guitar.
I see a poster and my eyebrows, they aren't black. They are as white as snow, like two big rails of crack. My brows are black, not white, so please do it right. Looks like I aged 100 years overnight. I see Josh Arnold, his hair's brown as brown can be. Even though his hair is graying, so is his goatee. I'm called a diva because I like things a certain way. Just get the damn thing right. My eyebrows aren't turning gray. And please thin me out a little. I look like Fat Jack Black. Make me a little taller with a huge bulge in my slacks. Give me a jawline and a pretty black guitar. Make me look like a real stud, a rock and roll star. I see a poster and my eyebrows, they aren't black. Maybe I should just shut up or Tom will get another guitar axe.
There we go. Well, here's the all-new poster, and we'll get this.
I want to see the before and after.
We'll get the. Well, here's Pat with the black eyebrows.
The way I should be in my natural habitat.
Now these are real puppets. Did I ever explain that? I had real puppets made, and the.
I don't think we use
the real puppet have gray eyebrows.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Right?
I'm going to have to get the
We're
puppet.
gonna have to get Caterpillar.
Get our guy that designed the puppets to.
And there's a felt shortage,
blacken
so
the
I don't know how you
eyebrows.
I don't think we see the puppets
Wait a minute.
enough.
Hang on a second.
What?
Is there a tariff on felts?
Probably.
If these are going to cost me 150 more %, I'm going to go with American felt, by God. We're going to build some factories.
I heard there was a shortage of felt.
Okay, good.
I don't think we see the puppets enough. I miss the puppets. We need new puppet stuff. I like the puppets.
We haven't done the puppets in a long time. But
No.
They are on the poster.
I like saying puppet.
Let's go to Christy Lee right now.
A woman who's been called America's favorite cougar
Really?
has become the oldest model ever to collaborate with the adult toy company Fleshlight. 57-year-old OnlyFans model Elena St. James will have a replica of her mommy parts made into the pleasure device for men.
So
The I Feel Nothing is available now.
It looks like an oven mitt.
so this
You guys
thing
are
is
so mean.
Wow.
explain to me the fleshlight is so it's the size of a flashlight, but it has an insertable sleeve.
Exactly.
But do they take a mold of her actual?
Yes.
They do for many porn stars and
Yes.
stuff.
It's big.
You act like you've never seen one. We've had one in here.
I've certainly never held one with any intent of using it.
Yeah, I've never used one either.
What's wrong with the?
And that's shocking. I'm a pervert.
Are the previous fleshlights too immature for? I mean,
She's made an amazing amount of money on OnlyFans as the
What's her name?
57. Her name is Elena St. James.
Let me take a look at this.
Elaina.
Elena St. James.
She's pretty. She's a buxom lady.
Oh, Jugsy, would you
Yeah.
say?
So
I prefer Juggy.
how does this differ from the standard fleshlight? Does it require more lube?
Hey, wait a minute.
Elena St. James.
Not everybody's dried up, okay?
Okay, sorry.
Oh, she doesn't look old.
No, she doesn't.
No, how old is she?
57.
All right.
That's not old.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
thank you.
She's a little old.
All right, let me get a look. What's her name?
Elena St. James.
Lena.
Elaina.
You know, good for her. She's not. I'm personally not attracted to her, but she's fine. She's just not my type, I guess. I don't know.
Now, with OnlyFans, can you sell stuff? Is she allowed to pitch this thing herself?
Yes, she can. Now, she can't sell it via that site, but she can pitch it.
She can say, go to so-and-so to find my...
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd put a picture of me up on my Instagram that makes me look cross-eyed. That's just me.
I'm with you,
Well,
dude.
yeah, do you notice
I
this?
saw
Right.
that.
Yeah, right.
Right.
The TMZ story that I read had a picture that looked a little.
There you go, Jeff. Who? Who the hell are you doing?
Now.
She is
Sorry, my
juggy,
fault.
and here she is bending over. Let's take a look at that.
Oh.
Well, all right. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Not for me. I'm just
Right
gonna
up
say
her
that.
old address, huh? All right.
But good for her. Make money. She's going to sell a ton of her.
When did that first start happening? Like those body parts being manufactured in a big time way,
I don't know, but I remember
both male and female.
I'm still like, I have no interest in those.
That doesn't seem like anything I could. Yeah.
But they also do this for the male
Yes.
porn stars. They'll make a copy
Absolutely.
of their male member.
That makes more sense to me for.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
but that's you've always talked about Plaster Caster, whatever the heck her name was.
Oh, the Plaster Caster was a famous woman in the history of rock and roll that would do that to all the rock stars.
Oh, okay.
Make a Plaster Caster there. And she did Hendrix, though, right?
I remember seeing a Real Sex on HBO where they had a guy and a girl both go in to get
Right.
plaster
Right.
casted, and while the guy was because he had to be erect for so
Yeah,
long.
how do
'cause
you stay that way?
He
with
had like one or two girls, I don't remember, but one was like kind of licking his neck and
Oh,
like
really?
with him the whole time
That's
to sort
goodness.
of keep him aroused.
Because that plaster of Paris is cold when it goes on, I would think.
Yeah, and it takes a while to firm up.
Right.
How do they have to chisel it off? How do they,
No, I don't remember.
Break it
I
off?
don't remember them like having to break it
is
off.
it like when you have a cast removed?
It was not as crazy as that. Like I didn't have to use one of those vibrating saws.
But did the guy just want it for posterity when he was an old man?
He was getting paid. He was getting paid to have his wiener. He essentially licensed his wiener.
So this woman,
A licensed dildo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this woman is going to have her actual.
Yes.
I mean, wouldn't that be dangerous to have that done to the inside of your body?
I don't
They've
think
got
they
it.
use plaster. They use some other kind of
it's some other kind of. It's the same
Right.
stuff they use on when they take somebody's
Mouth
face.
guards.
face. Yeah, mouth
Oh,
guards.
No, for like special
Well, they
effects.
could take her face. They could take her nose and make Groucho glasses.
Oh, jeez. Pat, do
know-
you have a song?
My friend Tom's not wrong.
That's quite a honker she's got on there.
Hey, she's made a lot of money. Give her
Good
credit.
for that's wonderful. Good for her.
Would you like to hear a little Neil Diamond tribute?
I would
this
love
lady?
to.
Yeah. I found a friend. Oh, I met her online. But I can get much closer now. Some mold of her vagina. I went to OnlyFans. 57 years old, and I'm proud to tell the world. Now she's a fleshlight, the oldest cougar you can really feel. Oh, it might not be a tight seal, but what a sweet, sweet deal. 'Cause now she's a fleshlight. It might be a little slack. It's an exact duplicate of the front naughty and back. Maybe the oddest Neil Diamond hit of all time, actually.
Yeah,
What
turn on
Neil
your
Diamond
heart
hit
light.
is that?
Turn on your heart light.
light.
Oh, I didn't recognize
Turn on your
So
heart
when I said
light.
fleshlight, heart light, say
No, it makes sense. I just don't recognize that song.
You don't?
No. Sorry.
huge hit.
It was a huge hit.
It was about E.T.
I must have
It
been
came
busy.
out
I must
after the
have
movie.
been busy listening to decent music.
Oh, it wasn't a good song, trust me.
An unlikely hit.
It
Yeah.
came out after the movie. He wrote it about E.T.
When they talk about motivators of men, they're going to say Lombardi, Rockney, and Griswold. Never let anybody feel too good about what they're doing, okay? And keep everything secret.
Yeah, I didn't recognize it at all. I don't know what the hell you were doing.
Oh, that was something else.
I was out in the car listening to
I was out in the car changing the oil. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, the health experts out there are warning you not to apply hemorrhoid cream under your eyes. The so-called beauty hack has cropped up again on social media.
Off-label use?
Yep, users claiming it reduces puffiness, tightens skin, and even acts as a kind of under-eye filler. However, dermatologists warn that hemorrhoid cream should never be applied under the eyes. Dermatologist Dr. Shireen Idris said some creams contain phenylphrine, or whatever,
Sure.
it's a vasoconstrictor, and steroids, a combination that can increase your risk of glaucoma. She added that the topical steroids can also thin out the delicate skin under your eyes and over time will actually worsen the appearance of wrinkles and redness.
Gotcha.
So you don't use hemorrhoid cream on your...
Under your eyes for bags.
your eyes.
under your
Conan
eyes.
O'Brien did this famously.
Yeah.
Talks about it.
I know a lot of people that have done that.
That's kind of off-label use. But I do know that it is a good idea to use Visine on your anus.
Oh, why's that?
Well, you can take the redness out of your roids.
It's the brown eye.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. It doesn't work on green or blue eyes. It only works on brown eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Writing a Joke on the Air. That was
The way it should have been done in the first place, Jeff.
absolutely wonderful.
That people do that really?
Yes.
They've always... They've
That's been
been
an
around
old
for,
hack.
for a
Takes the
long
I want to
time.
say decades.
Yes.
Ever since Preparation came out.
Does Preparation H have an odor?
I have no
a
idea.
little bit of like
After
just
you
a
put it
top.
on. After you put it on.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to say eventually, but that's good too. Yeah.
it's a little bit like the odor any topical cream would kind of have.
Okay. We're joined by a race car driver. He is Ed Carpenter. Ed, don't be offended. The chick had to leave. He has to meet the electrician at his house. There was an incident.
Yes.
That's all I meant.
I feel like I need to hear about this.
You're getting ready for the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah, we're getting ready to kick off. We're on track tomorrow for the Indy GP, and then Tuesday we'll get practice underway for the 500.
And you're also one of your sponsors happens to be the sponsor of this building right here. This is the I got the poster over here. The Java House, the official coffee of the Bob and Tom Show, et cetera, et cetera. You'll notice we made the poster. We have puppets of the group here.
I saw that on the door when I was coming in.
Now, the one you saw is the old one. I had to redo it yesterday because Mr. Godwin's puppet didn't have black eyebrows, so I changed them for him.
Perfect.
Happy now, Pat?
Yes, it was incorrect. We fixed it.
Okay.
Yes, it was incorrect.
So did you reprint or did you just Sharpie?
Oh, no,
that
that's
specific
Yeah, we should have just sharpened
You know
poster?
what? That would have worked.
Wait a minute.
That's a good job for an
I spent
intern. Just-
$147 for no reason and 3 hours.
You should have
Okay.
made him sharpie his own eyebrows when he signed them.
Well, I still have a stack of the old ones.
There you go.
We can get the Sharpie out and fix them.
Yeah,
Pretty good
they're
idea.
still useful.
How about that?
Thanks a lot, Ed.
Our guest is race car driver Ed Carpenter. How fast will the cars be going as they qualify for the Indianapolis 500 this year, in your estimate?
I mean, I think it'll be in the 232 to 233 range. You know, we have a new hybrid engine in the car this year, which is interesting and a kind of a different wrinkle than what we've ever had at the Speedway. So there's potential for a little performance there, but it's also added weight. So we don't really know, kind of what it's going to be just yet. We had the open test and did some high boost running, but I think it'll be pretty similar, maybe a little slower than last year, but you've been around Indy long enough, and we always talk about the weather. A lot of the speeds.
But can you tell the difference between going between 220 and 230? Can you physically tell, or is it all on the meters?
Yeah, you really do. So obviously, not everyone may know, but when we go to qualify, the 2 qualifying days and the day prior, they turn up the boost on our turbocharged engines, so we get a pretty significant increase in speed and power. And you wouldn't think that it would feel like that big of a jump from 220 to 240 top speeds that we kind of see in qualifying, but it is pretty dramatic once you.
I think I'd start sobbing at about 115.
Well, that's why you're here.
Yes.
And
have you done the two-seater?
No, I would. They
and
do
that goes to what, 180?
Yeah, it's like 180. You could do that.
They have a two-seater where
I couldn't do it.
The passenger is seated in back of the driver, and you get to find out what it really is like to be in a race car.
Yeah, I'd love to do it. I think I'm too big.
No, you're not.
You're not too big.
You're not
No?
too big.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen much larger folks than you. Get in there.
Oh, I'd love to do it then.
Well, then I think
we'll make that happen.
We can make this happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you do it, Josh? Seriously?
Yeah.
I did it, and I'm a big puss.
Yes, but you're a small big puss.
That's true.
So
I forgot you did it.
I fit in there, but it was my claustrophobia putting that helmet on was.
Has your husband
over the
Andy
top.
done it?
Yes, I bought it for him for his birthday 2 years ago. Mario drove him. It was very cool.
I hope you said
Mario
to him right before he got in something about life insurance and how you just got a new
We hadn't
policy.
gotten married yet.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Should have waited.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. We're live from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Jess Hooker has joined us. There's Pat Godwin. Jeff Oskay's there. For now, I'm Josh Arnold. And there's Tom.
This sounds different.
I'm over here drawing Van Halen. No attention.
I want to go back.